Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? And of course, welcome back to the Sports Lovers. First of all, I want to address something really quickly. My microphones did die on me as I was starting to record this video today. I don't know what happened. So today's just going to be a regular phone recorded audio video type of day because, of course, it is NFL prediction video and I cannot wait to get these out. And, of course, we are going to predict these NFL games. But first, if you are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Later, of course, tomorrow, we will have our Big 10, reactions and predictions. We'll predict the AHSAA games and play a little bit of college football 26. So a busy day ahead tomorrow and a busy day ahead on Friday. We will talk about, of course, our SEC reactions and predictions and play some more college football 26. So hit that sub button, leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. And without further ado, let us go ahead and hop right into these NFL week number 5 predictions. All right, so kicking us off on Thursday Night Football this week, we got a really interesting matchup between the 49ers and the Rams. I'm taking the Rams to win this one 21-10. I think Mac Jones, a lot of hype around Mac Jones, obviously. He did start a couple of weeks ago, of course, when Brock Purdy got hurt and played really well. But this Rams defense is legit, and this Rams offense with Puka can put up a lot of points, which is why I'm going to go with the Rams to get the job done 21-10. I think it's going to be a kind of a close matchup, I guess you would say, towards the end. Of course, LA is going to start to pull away, which is why I think they will be able to get the job done at home in a divisional matchup against the 49ers on Thursday night. Now, moving on to the next matchup, the London matchup this week. We got the Vikings and the Browns. And for those of you watching this one or getting up to watch this one, it may put you right back to bed. I'm taking the Vikings to win this one 21-3. I think this game is going to be a shootout from the Vikings defense. I really do. I think with Dillon Gabriel starting this week, it's going to be very interesting to see the quarterback change and how the Browns do manage that. But the Vikings, Carson Wentz should be able to light up this Browns defense. Yes, Myles Garrett is on the other side of the ball, but this Vikings offense is a hell of a lot better than a Browns defense. So give me the Vikings as they will get the job done on the road in that matchup. Now, moving on to Sunday slate, the first 12 o'clock game, we got the Raiders going into the Colts. Give me the Colts in this matchup, man. They almost had the, of course, Los Angeles Rams in that matchup, but the Rams with a nice ball, of course, there at the end of the ball game to seal the deal against that Indianapolis defense. I think Daniel Jones, though, they bounce back this week and start off 4-1, and I just think the slow start the Raiders are having, yes, Ashton Jeanty did find his footing last week, and which is why I'm going to flex him into my fantasy lineup this week because I benched him last week for his performances in the first couple of weeks, but I just think the Colts are a heck of a lot better team. If he can get the ball to Adonai Mitchell and all of those guys, then they should be able to make some plays on this very sorry Raiders defense. Give me the Colts as they will be able to get the job done at home against the Raiders. Moving on to the next one, we got the Broncos going into the Eagles. This is going to be a fun one, and I'm very interested to watch this one. This is probably one of the better 12 o'clock games that we have on our slate. I'm looking at the slate right now, and it's not really a whole lot of a good slate. However, I'll be watching my Cowboys and the Panthers, which we'll talk about here in a second. But Bo Nix and company versus Jalen Hurts and company. Jalen Hurts needs to get the ball to his playmakers if they want to win this game. If you're asking me, I think the Eagles do win this game thanks to their defense because of the inexperience that Bo Nix does have, of course, when it comes to playing really solid teams like the Eagles. So give me the Eagles as they will be able to get the job done at home against the Broncos in that matchup. Moving on to the next 12 o'clock game here, we got the Giants going into the Saints. Give me the Giants. Yes, I know that they just beat us in the Chargers, but I do like them to win this matchup. I think Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterville are really good, and I think the Saints are really bad. Yes, they played a competitive game against Buffalo, but I think the Giants' defense is a heck of a lot better, and I think that they have playmakers. They're going to be able to pressure Spencer Rattler whenever they want to because of this iffy New Orleans Saints offensive line. And that's the reason that I'm going to go with the Giants. Again, their offense can hit you with plays. I know Malik Neighbors being out for the year does affect them, but I don't think they'll be able to miss a beat in this game against the New Orleans Saints because of the Saints defense. I think Jackson Dart and the offense goes off, and I think the defense for the Giants does really well this week as they will be able to get the job done on the road in New Orleans. Now, moving on to the next matchup here, we got the Texans going into the Ravens. Give me the Texans in this one. Lamar Jackson being hurt, Marlon Humphrey being hurt, and Diabite being hurt as well. Lots of hurt guys for the Ravens, especially on the defensive side of the ball. It has me with zero confidence for the, of course, Ravens. Give me the Texans. CJ Stroud should be able to light up this really banged up Baltimore defense, and I don't think Cooper Rush is going to be able to compete with that offense in a shootout if it does get to it. Give me the Texans as they should be able to close that one out against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, moving on to the next 12 o'clock game, we got the Dolphins going into Carolina. Give me Carolina in this one. The Dolphins did not play well. Of course, Tyreek Hill getting hurt, obviously. The Panthers' defense has been playing pretty good football for the past couple of weeks, or a few weeks rather, with that loss to New England if we don't count that. Carolina should be able to get this job done at home. If they don't, I'm going to be very shocked as we will improve to 2-3 on the year. Speaking of let's predict this next one between the Cowboys and the Jets. Give me the Dallas Cowboys. They should be able to handle business on the road, and if they don't, it's going to be a long season for the Dallas Cowboys. But good news, as CeeDee Lamb looks to be practicing, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks, he'll be able to ramp back up, and of course, our offense should be getting back to normal. Defense has got to get better. Hopefully, this is a confidence-boosting type of defense for him. I'm not sure if I should start Breece Hall or not at the running back position. We'll see, but I'm expecting this one to go the Cowboys' way in a big-time swing in this matchup. The Cowboys should be able to get the job done on the road in New York. Now, moving on to the 3:05 game, we got the Titans at the Cardinals, and if you think I'm watching this game, you are a fool of yourself. Cardinals going to win this one behind Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray needs this victory if he wants to remain a quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals. I think the Cardinals should be able to get this job done at home in that matchup. Moving us on to the Buccaneers at the Seattle Seahawks. This is going to be a fun one. I cannot wait for it. These two offenses are really good, and I expect Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield to be going at it all game long. I think this is going to be an offensive shootout type of game, but the Bucs should be able to get this job done thanks to Emeka Egbuka and company. Give me the Buccaneers as they get the win on the road in Seattle. Moving on to the 3:25 game of the week, or 2 games of the week, and this is why I'm working on this Sunday, because there's not a lot of very good matchups on Sunday, of course, in the 3:25 slot. But this one, Lions, Bengals, come on, guys. Give me the Detroit Lions as they will be able to get the job done and put up pretty much whatever they want to do with the Cincinnati Bengals defense. Give me the Lions as they will be able to get the job done on the road in Cincinnati. Commanders at the Chargers. Jaden Daniels is back for the Commanders. However, I think the Chargers by far have the better roster. I think that we, of course, did play a little bit bad in that New York game. That's enough said right there, right? But I still believe in Herbert. I still believe in Hampton, and I still believe in Ladd McConkey. I think Quentin Johnson is going to be a key piece in this team as well. Give me the Chargers. They should be able to get the job done at home against, of course, Washington and Jaden Daniels' return. I also don't think that Terry McLaurin is going to be back for the Commanders, which is why I'm going to be going with the Chargers in this matchup. Next up, to close this out on Sunday Night Football, we got the Patriots and the Bills, a very important game for the Bills. Give me Buffalo. They should be able to handle the Patriots. Yes, I know that they went off last week against Carolina, but that was against Carolina's D. However, the Bills by far have the better roster, which is why I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bills at home in that matchup. And to close this out on Monday Night Football, we got the Chiefs and the Jags. The Jags starting off to a really struggling start. I know they're 3-1 right now, but of course that does not really faze me whatsoever. If they want to prove to me that they're a really competitive team, go out there and beat the Chiefs at home on Monday Night Football. That's the way to go. Chiefs coming off a really big-time win against the Baltimore Ravens. I know Lamar got hurt, but it's still a really big win for them. Give me the Chiefs on the road in Jacksonville. If Jacksonville wins this game, it's going to be thanks to Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball. Mark my words. But I don't think it happens, as the Chiefs should be able to get the job done to close us out on Monday Night Football. Anyway, of course, that is going to do it for today's video. Again, sorry about the audio quality of today's video. Let me know what you thought of it, though, in the comments down below. Tomorrow, we'll be back in full. We'll have Big Ten reactions and predictions. We will also, of course, predict the AHSAA matchups and play a little college football. So stay tuned for that. Hit that sub button. Leave a comment down below so you don't miss out on any of our latest videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.